the 3pm Takeover, Radio Northern Beach's only drive-home show.
Keep it right here for a whole hour of fresh hits and entertainment for your Wednesday afternoon.
Here we go.
This is She Looks So Perfect by 5 Seconds of Summer for our boy band special.
Welcome to the 3pm Takeover boy band special. I'm a little bit too excited.
I know, how exciting is this? Don't you just love boy bands?
Get ready to be unashamedly fangirling over boy bands.
Everything boy band related.
I'm so excited. So tell us a little bit about boy bands, because we've been discussing what actually is a boy band, and we actually disagree about like the proper definition.
So what was it? You thought that like to be a boy band, everybody had to sing?
Yeah, like if you look at like, I don't know, like One Direction and NSYNC and Blue, like all of them sing and not necessarily all of them play an instrument.
Oh,
also,
I can
like,
see the
like
logic.
the Jonas Brothers, like two of them mainly play instruments, but they all sing. Whilst if you get like another band, like, I don't know, now I'm totally like okay, like Coldplay, technically only one of them sing. I wouldn't call them a boy band. They're just a band.
Yeah, that's true. No, apparently it's nothing to do with that. It's a boy band if they're all boys and they're of a boyish age. So
Oh
like
my, I don't agree.
It's true. It's online. And if they are, like, if they formed when they were teenagers / in their early 20s, they count as, like, a boy band. But you're kind of right about everybody singing, because boy bands came from the old, like, barbershop quartet idea, which was obviously, like, everybody sung, right?
I want the next big boy band to be a teenage barbershop quartet.
Totally.
So badly
They're not
right
in
now.
So, yeah.
It's something I didn't know I needed or wanted until just that moment.
So boy band music began in the late 19th century as what we now know as barbershop quartets. It was usually a group of males that sang in 4-part harmonies.
Hello, 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 hello.
So
I had to count. I was like, how many hellos have I done?
It says a revival of the male vocal group took place in the late 40s and 50s, and the use of doo-wop music. I don't know what that is, but
Doo-wop,
doo-wop,
wop,
doo.
wop.
That's what I was thinking.
Wop, 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 wop.
They
This
often
whole show-
sing about topics related to love and other themes commonly used in pop music. And of course, our earliest famous as boy band was the Beatles, although the term wasn't used when they were big.
Yeah, I always find it
But
funny
they
when
are
people disagree that the Beatles were really the first big boy band. I'm like,
Yeah,
have you
they
seen
totally were.
footage of the crowds they got? That's a boy band, my friend. Did they all sing? Did Ringo sing? Did the drummer
Yeah.
sing? Then yes,
Yeah,
they're a boy band.
'cause he's the one
By
that
my
sings-
definition,
He's the one that
it's a
sings
boy band.
Octopus's Garden.
Aww.
Yeah. And he's the voice of Thomas the Tank Engine. Most important.
No, he's not.
of
He's the
all.
fat controller.
No, he was all the voices.
Really? I thought he was only the fat controller.
No, in the original Thomas, you know where it was only ever one voice, like before the train's faces moved?
Yeah.
Like the real original Thomas, yep, he was like...
When it was just like
He was
their like
all the
abstract,
voices.
like detached thoughts.
Yeah,
It was-
yeah.
Which when you think about it, is actually really terrifying.
really creepy, yeah. Back
Where's the
then,
sound coming from?
That's when it used to be Ringo. And yeah, so now for boy bands, we had people like the Jackson 5, the Osmonds, the Monkees, who my mum loved and worshipped when she was a teenager. New Kids on the
Cute.
Block, Take That, who I love, Boys to Men, and then really recently people like One Direction and 5 Seconds of Summer, which we just heard with their song She Looks So Perfect.
I'm so glad we started with like an Australian boy band, because they're quite rare.
Yeah, they are, and they get so popular. So the way we've kind of done it with music today is as the show goes on, the songs get like older and older.
Yeah, we've gone
Which is
reverse
quite cool.
chronological, because we're cool.
Chronological is so mainstream.
Yeah, and we're like all about that not mainstream stuff.
Yeah, and
So
talking
we've gone
about
reverse. We've
not-
chucked it in reverse because it's the most powerful gear.
I suppose dangerous gear.
True,
And
that as well. We like to live dangerously. The 3pm Takeover, our middle name is Danger.
Dangerous.
The 3pm Danger Takeover.
I like it. It sounds good. Oh, not if you're on the road though.
No.
But what we
Stay
were
and
saying,
drive.
what we were saying earlier when we planned this show is that we come from a really weird generation where we actually didn't really have any boy bands growing up. We were kind of between the Backstreet Boys phase and then I guess what would have been like a One Direction phase when we were
Yeah.
like 16, 17, so
we
a bit
were
too old for
we
it.
existed during the boy band drought and didn't have that critical step in growing up of fangirling over a boy band. We got all the amazing
didn't.
girl bands though.
We got girl bands.
We got Spice Girls, Pussycat Dolls,
Yeah,
Atomic
all
Kitten,
those
you name
people.
them, we got them. And I'm so happy I lived through that, because I was like, I feel like I'm more confident having girl power anthems growing up with them rather
Them
than
boy
like
ones.
them boy ones.
We did get the boppy heartthrob people though, even though they weren't part of a band. You know, like we had Aaron Carter and Jess McCartney and all those kind of
Oh, just
people
beautiful
that
soul.
were like worth it, even though they weren't part of bands.
They were like a solo boy band.
Yeah,
Is that like a thing? They sung like the same stuff and they had like the same
But it
style, but it was one person instead of like 4 or 5.
or just unknown people like backing them up.
Yeah. Backup singers, what? Where
I
you
feel bad
at?
for them. Anyway, we'll be right back after this. This is the 3pm Takeover. We're driving you home right across the Northern Beaches. Welcome back to the 3pm Takeover on Radio Northern Beaches, 88.7 and 90.3. Tell us about that song, Victoria. We were just talking about that.
Look, there are just so many words. So I hope we're saying before that she knew the band before they were in the movie, but it's from the movie Anger Songs and Perfect Snogging, which if you're someone our age, is just like childhood film.
Yeah.
But it's one of those scenes, they sing this at the very end of the movie, but it's one of those scenes where once you realize that the band exists as an actual band and the like main love interest guy who
supposedly sings with the band.
quote unquote is in the band, you look at it and you go, there's too many guitarists up there.
Extra people. So that band is called the Stiff Dillons and it's a really good band.
Such a good song.
I don't think they're actually around anymore. But
Was that song written for the movie or did it exist
No,
beforehand?
it existed before the movie.
So the lead actor in the movie lied to me saying that he wrote that for her.
Correct.
My whole childhood is shattering. Just give me a moment. I'm sorry.
That's so funny.
That's another example of a band where I would personally go, are they a boy band?
Yeah.
Do they all sing?
They do all
I
sing.
swear the drummer's playing a little too loud to
We
actually
have
sing.
established that them all singing is not compulsory
Okay.
to fulfill the category,
Are
but they
they
do
a-
all sing if that helps.
Okay. That's all they need to know to fulfill my
They do all sing.
categorization. Good. That's such a good song. I do
Talking
love
of
that song.
categorization, the Oscars happened.
The winners I'm quite happy with. But if you guys remember last week, we chatted a little bit about who we thought would win based off we had the nominees list. And we're
Yep.
going to quickly go through and just see how right we were to see if we really should be part of the Academy. If we could guess it right. So I didn't guess the best picture right, but you did. You guessed Spotlight.
I just knew it would be topical, whether
True.
it's a good film or not.
Yeah. And then... Which makes sense. And I'm thinking about it now, I'm like, why don't I just pick that one? It's so obvious it's going to be that one. Because, The Reverend was such like a...
Yeah.
Reverend and Martian, real topical. And so actor in a leading role, I think we can all breathe a sigh of relief that Leo finally won. Because he's so talented and I'm so happy for him.
I just love Leonardo DiCaprio.
I just want to give him a big old bear hug.
He's so good. I'm so glad he won. So that was good.
Yeah.
We both got that one.
Actress in
So I'm going to add up our
leading
points.
role.
So I'm on 2.
And I'm on 1. Actress in the leading role was Brie Larson for Room.
Oh,
I said
good
Saoirse
for her.
Ronan and you said Kate Blanchett.
Yeah, no, we both lost that one.
Yeah, that's okay.
Good
because
for Brie
I have
Larson.
heard that Room is intense and Brie and the little boy who plays her son are incredible. So
Oh, I saw him interviewed on the red carpet. He was really good.
he's like literally tiny and he suppose he speaks really well.
He was like, I'm a bit bored. I want to go in now. He was really funny.
Oh, bless. I like that he's just like speaking his mind. Good on him. So actor in a supporting role was Mark Rylance for Bridge of Spies. But we both guessed Mark Ruffalo for Spotlight. But I think it was just because we both just have a soft spot for Mark Ruffalo. That was my reason. And then actress in a supporting role, I guessed correctly. Give me a point, please. I said it was Alicia Vikander for Danish Girl, and you said Kate Winslet. I would have been happy if Kate won it.
I just wanted her to win because I love her.
Yeah, fair call.
That's the only reason I picked her. But
It would have been nice
really
if her and Leo had won an Oscar in the same year. That would have been so cute.
I don't think I could handle like the excitement. I couldn't handle myself if that happened.
Best animation was, surprise, surprise, Inside Out.
Yep, we knew that would be it.
I know, shocker, Shaun the Sheep movie didn't win.
What? I can't believe they made that.
That's it,
into
I'm
a
contacting the
movie.
Academy. Cinematography went to The Revenant, which you guessed
Oh.
correctly. I said it was going to be Mad Max or Sicario.
Oh, well, I...
That's a hard one
How
because...
did you get 2 guesses in there?
Because I just like to hedge my bets.
Because you coordinated this.
I had like a second... Like, Sicario was like maybe that would be like a little underdog and come through. But clearly I was incredibly wrong. For costume design... We were both right. We both guessed Mad Max.
Yeah.
Because remember that was the one where like they're either going to go for the beautiful dresses or like the really
Yeah.
cool futuristic stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Production design, which I got a little bit like woo about because I do love my production design. Mad Max won, and
Did we guess that?
We both guessed Mad Max.
Oh, good
Which
for
I think
us.
if you've seen the movie, you're like, hot damn, hell yeah. Same for film editing. I guessed Mad Max. You said Star Wars.
Oh, who was right?
Mad Max.
Oh, yeah, that's
What?
good. We're tying.
Ooh.
We should clearly be in the Academy. We're quite on point.
Well,
with these
visual
answers.
effects. Oh, I said Mad Max, and so did you, but Ex Machina won. And I feel like I remember myself saying Ex Machina might win. Do you remember me saying that?
I do, and you know
it's
what?
all robots and stuff.
Good for you, Star Wars, but like this isn't the 80s. Like we're not as impressed anymore.
Well,
We know what can be done.
For original song, I was right, and so were you. Writing on the Wall by Sam Smith for Spectre.
Oh, it's always the James Bond song that wins.
Oh yeah, right. Like it's too high for me. I was like, should I go for it? No, I really shouldn't. Really shouldn't. What else? I'm trying to like cross-reference our list, and there's like so many little marks on our prediction sheet. I'm getting really confused. Original score on this
I
list.
thought that the Star Wars
Original
theme
score was for
would get it.
Hateful Eight.
Oh, we said Star Wars.
Which
we
I'm
were
rather
wrong.
surprised about. Yeah, we both said Star Wars, but yeah, Hateful Eight won it. It would have been like
Again, I guess the Star Wars theme, you can only adapt it that many times. It doesn't need any more Oscars. Clearly, I love Star Wars.
True. Makeup was Mad Max, which I got right, and you guessed The Revenant.
Oh,
Just put it out there, I was right.
yes, you were.
So I can't remember. Sound editing and sound mixing went to Mad Max. Mad Max won 6 Oscars this year.
That is so crazy.
I know, it's like when Gatsby was in and it just kept picking up awards all left, right and centre, which is really cool because both of them were directed by Australian directors. Hey-oh, not surprised, Australia's amazing.
I know, it's pretty cool, right? So you got one more than me. So you are entered into the...
I would be embarrassed because if I didn't.
Motion
because
Academy of Arts and
let's be
Sciences.
honest, I'm a bit like... We both love movies, but I'm like...
You're quite
production and culture. I love all
Yep.
the extra bits
You guessed
of
all
movies.
those bits.
Yeah, they're the ones that they're where I got my little points for. So, so I hope you guys enjoyed the Oscars and all the pretty dresses and amazing tuxedos. And
we hope your nominees won.
yeah, and we're going to pull us back into the present.
Boy band.
One of the hottest boy bands at the moment, if I just say so myself, is 1D. Back when they had 5 of them instead of 4, this is one thing. Enjoy. That's right, guys. I have that one thing. Isn't it?
You do.
Every boy band is in love with me. It's ridiculous. If you just
There's nothing...
just listen to the subtle things they say in their songs, like "Tori, you're amazing."
But that's what's so
you're
good
the
about
one.
boy bands. They make you feel so good, and even if you're not in a mood, like every boy band song makes
make you
like,
feel
hype up.
And they make you feel so special, and you go, how do they make every girl feel that way? Like, how do they sing a generic song that hits every girl on the heartstrings? Because as we know
such a con.
As you guys know from our love special, I don't like love songs, but boy band songs really get me.
I'm like it when the love is directed to you.
Instead of just like singing about like love and how much it hurts and
or like where the singer's singing about like someone obviously like related to them, not like singing to you. Whereas that's actually an interesting point. Boy bands sing to you. They don't sing about somebody else. They sing to you, which is quite cool. But since it's our boy band special week, I thought I would give you a little boy band quiz.
I'm excited and nervous. 1D, give me power. Give me the answers.
Well,
let's do this.
You'll find out. It's kind of hard and kind of not hard. So you see how we go. Okay. This first one, I don't know. We'll see.
Well, it's okay because I'm answering, not you.
This is true. Okay. Kevin Richardson.
Okay. I'm probably not going to go on.
Is cousins with which other Backstreet Boy? I.e., which 2 Backstreet Boys are cousins?
Oh, I always knew that there were cousins in it, but I didn't know who was who. Okay.
Yeah. Well, is it Kevin and AJ McLean, Howie Darrow, Nick Carter, or Brian Luttrell?
I'm going to guess Nick Carter because he's like the only one that I actually know by name. He's, every boy band, while they're all...
You only know one person even though they're
famous. It's like in One Direction, everyone knows Harry Styles. And if you're a fan, you know the rest of their names. You know what I mean?
But you always know the front man.
Yeah.
Or like the person that starts the song. No, it's Brian Luttrell.
Oh.
But never mind.
You're on your Brian and Kevin.
Good for you guys. Justin Timberlake was a member of which boy band? NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, Take That, or Westlife?
NSYNC.
Yep, correct.
Ding.
Back when he had like little fuzzy hair.
When he had like the uncooked noodle hair.
He's one of those people that's gone from being like such a noob to being actually like quite cool and sexy.
I love
like
him.
He made that transition really well.
His wife and I share a birthday.
Oh.
Jessica Biel and I are both born on March 3rd.
Fantastic.
So happy birthday tomorrow, Jessica. Or yesterday if you guys are listening on Friday.
Yeah.
Because we know that Jessica and Justin are avid listeners of the 3pm Takeover.
Absolutely.
As every celebrity that we mention on this show.
Okay, number 3. Which group has won the most Grammys?
Oh.
NSYNC, Boys to Men, Backstreet Boys, or Hanson? I forgot about Hanson.
Oh gosh. Hanson?
No, it's Boys to Men.
Oh.
Which I can kind of see because they were like a boy band even when they were like totally had done their Boys to Men transition. Like actually had become men.
They ticked the box and they just kept going.
Yeah. They were becoming like men to older men.
Is Hanson, they're the ones with lots of hair, yeah?
The long blonde hair.
Cool.
Yeah, the brothers, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm thinking the right person then.
Which Backstreet Boys song starts with the line, "You are my fire"? Wait, I'll put it in context for you.
You are my fire.
Yeah,
my
like
one
that.
desire.
Correct. Is it Everybody, As Long As You Love Me, I Want It That Way or Get Down?
I Want It That Way.
Correct.
Yeah. I was like trying to see your head. I'm like, this is
Or,
awkward if I get this wrong.
I want it that way. We should start the Backstreet Girls.
Backstreet Girls.
Which
Girls to women.
Which boy band singer got married to a painter called Michael Turchin?
I think it's like to Yoko and I was like,
No. To a painter called Michael Turchin in December last year. Nick Carter, Nick Lachey, Kevin Jonas, or Lance Bass?
Well, it wasn't Kevin Jonas. Because, side note, I'm a really big Jonas Brothers fan, so I know it's not that. What was the second one again?
Nick Lachey, as in like Jessica Simpson.
Oh. I don't think is Nick Carter gay? Is it him?
It is him.
Oh.
So apparently he's gay, which I didn't know. Like,
Unless you just really mispronounced Michelle. Or,
good for him.
Yeah, I didn't know that, but I haven't really kept up to date with his private life,
Yeah.
so
Well, there we go.
now we have.
Which boy band is Ronan Keating a member of? Westlife?
Yes.
Boyzone?
Westlife.
Take That or Five?
It's Westlife.
No, it isn't.
Wait, what is it? Oh, it's the second one, isn't it?
Yep, it's Boyzone.
Oh, gosh.
Boyzone.
Girlzone.
As we said in that voice. Boyzone.
Westlife. Why do I think Westlife? I think just because like they're from the same area of the world, aren't they?
No, but it's because he sings in that kind of Westlife-esque way.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's why I think that's why. Because when I first saw it, I was like, oh, Westlife.
And I came in so confident as well.
I know. No, I
I'm
thought that when I
embarrassed.
was writing this quiz. So,
Women to girls.
which Backstreet Boy used to date Paris Hilton? Was it Nick Carter,
I think
Kevin
it was him.
Richardson, AJ McLean, or
hang on.
Howie Darrow?
I don't know. I feel like I wasn't up to date on like celebrity gossip when they were around. I was a bit too young to really care that much. If they weren't in
This is
Total
true.
Girl, I probably wasn't going to know. I'm just going
Paris
to
Hilton, man, she got round. She dated
did.
everybody at some point in
Yeah.
time.
I'm going to just say Nick Carter.
It was. So clearly he
Oh.
wasn't always gay. What are the first names of the Human Nature guys? My mum loves Human Nature. My mum loves boy bands.
She does. Is it genetic? Do you love him as well?
Not as much as my mum. My
Fair.
mum's really boy bandy. But then boy bands were massive when my mum was like a
Yeah, we had
teenager.
the drought.
So
We've spoken about the drought.
this is true. No, my mum
Upsetting.
loves them. So what are their first names? Are they called Michael, Andrew, Toby, and Phil? Or
I was like, is that it?
Nick, Frank, Rob, and Andrew? Mark, Liam, Sam, and Kevin? Or Joel, Tim, Barry, and Andrew?
I have no clue. I'm just going to guess the first one, which had, the first one.
Yep, correct.
Oh, that's
Michael,
nice.
Andrew, Toby, and Phil are the
Yeah.
Human Nature guys.
They sounded like human nature names.
Yeah, they sound like the right generation of names. Like Liam
Barry
and-
just threw me off.
Barry that group sounded too old. Liam and Sam sounded a bit young.
Too young, yeah.
Yeah, you went right in the middle. Very good.
Yeah.
Which boy band featured Michael Jackson's three nephews? Was it 3MJ, 3 times 3, 3T, or 3's a Crowd?
I feel like Three's a Crowd is the only name of a band that I've heard of.
Well, I thought that. No, 3T.
3T. Are they all?
Apparently, they had a boy band.
Do all their names start with T?
Oh, I don't know. All right, 2 more questions to go. Which boy band consisted of 5 people called Jordan, Jonathan, Joey, Donnie, and Danny? That sounds so boy bandy. Jordan, Jonathan, Joey, Donnie, and Danny.
Donnie and Danny.
Was it New Kids on the Block, Take That, Westlife, or the Jonas Brothers?
It wasn't Jonas Brothers. There's 3 of
Yeah,
them.
no, it wasn't the Joe Bros.
Joe Bros. I think it's either New Kids on the Block or what was the second one?
Take That.
That's one of those two. I'm gonna say Take That.
Who's got 5 members? No, I think Take That's only got 4 people.
Oh,
4
really?
boys. It's New Kids on the Block.
Oh, it's my other guess. Dang,
Oh,
damn it.
no.
Okay.
Last
That's all right.
one. This is a big one. Which boy band is the best selling of all time?
Whoa, okay.
Is it the Backstreet Boys, the Jackson 5, the Monkees, or Boyz II Men?
Oh, dude. That's. Oh. I have like 0 clue. I feel like I want to hedge my bets and go with the Jackson 5 just because of they've been around longer, therefore.
That would be why.
If they're still selling, people are still downloading their songs, they're technically still. I'm going to
Yeah.
go Jackson 5.
No, it is totally Backstreet Boys.
Really? Good
I
on
know.
them.
Good
how
for the Backstreet
How many
Boys.
questions were there? Because I got 5.
You.
I'm really
did
hoping that there was
5.
like 9 and I just got over 50%.
There were 11.
Ah, I'm
You
so
didn't.
upset.
Talking of the Backstreet Boys, we will be right back after this 90s compilation. We've got some NSYNC and Backstreet Boys coming your way, so stay tuned.
Trip down memory lane for the heartstrings.
Welcome back to the 3pm Takeover on Radio Northern Beaches 88.7 and 90.3. That was a pretty classic mix of boy band specials.
I feel so sorry for you because I'm singing them all like at you. And you don't look exactly too happy about it. Songs. But maybe not when I'm singing them like 2 inches from your face.
No, they are such great songs. So we're going to move slightly away from our topic of boy bands because...
Yeah, this is a special week, not just for boy bands, but today, Wednesday, the 2nd of March, is the only day every year, the 2nd of March, that Hope and I are the same age.
Which is so cool, right? Who knew?
I'm glad we have a teeny tiny Venn diagram crossover, which
just
is nice.
A day.
Yeah.
So
what's it like being 22? Because it's my last day. I feel like I should give you some wisdom or something.
I know. Tell me everything about... You know, I was thinking it's weird being 22 because it's like the 2 digits are the same. And I like haven't experienced that since being 11, which is really odd. Yeah.
I'm excited to be 23 tomorrow because 23 is my favorite number. I've been looking forward.
What an odd favorite number.
I've been for about 3 or 4 years. I've been looking forward to turning 23 because it's my favorite. That? Yeah, it's my favorite number.
Oh, that's so interesting.
It's the perfect number. I don't know, but everyone else seems to hate the number 23. Everyone's like, it's uneven and it doesn't sound good. And I'm like, well, you're all liars.
Just an odd combination of numbers. Yeah. I quite like the sound 22, so I'm happy to be 22.
I don't like 22.
Oh, I do.
But I am sad that I no longer can truthfully, honestly sing that bit in terms. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22 because. Well, I can't. I don't know what I'm feeling 23. Not quite the same.
It doesn't work, right?
But I can say I do know about me. I'm feeling 23.
I like it.
Yeah. I'll work on it.
We'll work on it.
Yeah.
So,
got a day.
Since it's the one day of the year that we are the same age, we thought that we would have a little bit of a discussion about birthdays because birthdays can be so good, they can be so bad, they can be everything in between. So, I was wondering if you had any stories about like your worst or best or like unusual or whatever birthday parties, presents, cakes, whatever you feel.
I think one that sticks out is I know I'm going to get the age right. I think it was my 10th and I'd always wanted like a pool party.
Woohoo.
But being born the start of March, more often than not, autumn had already come and it was cold.
Just a bit too cold.
It just happened to be this one year we planned it, sent invitations, hoped for the best. And it was actually like a warm, sunny day and I got to have that. I had an ice cream cake with it and it was like Hawaiian theme. And
that's so cute.
And my dad used to make the birthday cakes every year and we would and I could pick like something random. Like I think one year I picked Psyduck from Pokemon.
Yeah.
Because looking back now, I don't know why, but for a very long time he was my favorite Pokemon. And my dad made a cake in the shape of him, and he used, I don't like licorice, but he used licorice to do the outlining.
Oh, that's so
cool.
And
yellow icing. He was pretty darn good at cakes.
Disclaimer, I've had the same cake my whole life, up to and including this year.
I have a different one every year.
No, I don't. So the thing is, because I don't really like cake, so I just have 2 plain vanilla sponges with cream and strawberries in the middle and pink icing.
That's pretty good.
That's all I ever have, every year, because I don't like cake. I just like that cake.
Oh, man, you're missing out. Ice cream cake's pretty good.
I love ice cream cake.
Ice cream cake's good.
But, I always would have, birthday parties where you had to, take your stuff to the venue. So ice cream cake is, not that practical.
Yeah, fair enough.
So
we always had them, at our place, I think.
That's true.
How often did you have birthday parties? Were you an every year kind of girl?
Yeah. I had them, I would say.
A rule.
No, I had one every year. But they were pretty small. I never invited more than 10 people ever. And I did all sorts. I had bowling parties. I had a rock climbing party, which was cool. Nice. I had all sorts of cool ones. But I probably had a birthday party every year until I was 11 or 12. And then just me and one of my best friends would go and do a really cool activity until I was about 16 or 17. And now I just don't really do that much.
Yeah, I'm
kind of tails off as you get older. It's a bit sad.
We had not a rule, but I don't know, one of those family things we did where we celebrated every 3rd birthday.
That's impressive.
We could have a big party.
Oh,
so it was. I got to get my numbers right now. Oh, when we were quite young, it started about maybe 7. So you do 7, 10, 13, 16, and then 18, 21.
Yeah.
And it actually worked out well because it hit all the big milestones. Obviously, the 16, 18, you shimmied in a little bit, but and it meant you could have a bigger party and invite more people and rather than just doing a small party every year, which is kind of fun.
I wasn't into really horrendously big parties. I think I often had between 5 and 10 girls.
Oh, big for me was 20,
and they weren't. And the most amount of people I've ever had sleepover is 4. My parents weren't into massive sleepovers or anything.
Which as an adult, I can't imagine like hosting
Oh God, I know.
a sleepover with more than like 3 kids. I'd be like, too many.
I dread children's birthdays. Like my husband is going to deal with like every single one of them.
And you're like, I can't even do the cake because I don't like cake.
I can't anything with birthday parties.
You're like, I'll do the washing up. Just
I never had a pool party per se.
Was
Like,
it
I
again
think-
because it was always too cold around your birthday?
No, it was because I was a swimmer, so I didn't like find the pool fun.
Oh, fair
it's
enough.
like I could have never had an ice skating birthday party. Whereas
Fair
people always
enough.
say that kind of thing is fun. But people
I
have
never
really
had an ice
elaborate
skating
parties
birthday.
now. So like I had a uni job, like I worked at a pool, and people would hire out the pool, which is like hundreds of dollars.
Really?
And it wasn't even for a special party. It would be like their 7th and like 40 kids were there. And I was like, why are you getting a pool party, like hiring a power?
But maybe they
private
did
pool?
what we
That's
did,
crazy.
where the 7th was like party because
Maybe they didn't get like any other birthdays.
yeah.
Or maybe like their 9th or like something really obscure.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what?
You got to do 10th because it's like double digits.
Yeah, double digits is so great.
I'm still reeling that you had the same cake because we had that.
Yeah,
Didn't
every
you ever
year.
have that Woman's Weekly birthday cake cookbook? Don't you have that?
Yeah, we did, but I wasn't into it. I just liked my normal cake.
That was like the fun thing was like picking the cake that mum and dad
Yeah.
were going to make. Oh my
No,
gosh.
my parents tried to convince me for so long to have like a different cake, and I just wasn't buying it.
Oh my, that makes
never
kind
been
of
done.
Did you have one this year, the same cake?
Same cake. I actually every year, when I turned 13, I had a different cake, and I was so angry and I hated it, and I didn't eat any of it. I wasn't happy at all.
Wow.
But-
I like change. You clearly like consistency.
I sure do.
Wow.
Have you had any bad birthday parties, like either your own or anyone else's?
I think sounds weird. The older I get, the slightly not great birthdays. Because like as a kid, you're like, I can just eat sugar
Yeah.
for like a day. That's like
That's
the party.
true.
It's been a few now that I have my full license. A couple of years ago, it was a friend's 21st, and I just got played around a little bit with being a taxi for everybody.
Oh yeah,
and
that's not that
and
fun.
no one offered me. No one offered me petrol money. People barely said thank you, and it was just one of those things where it's like I felt like I was used.
Yeah,
and I
you're
actually
like, this isn't fun for me. Yeah.
yeah, I remember. I do remember at the end of the night having to turn around to the 2 last people in the car who had they like offered lifts to people, but I was their driver for that night, and I had to turn around and I had to
I think I would have been one of those people, but I don't remember this.
no, it wasn't you.
Oh, okay.
I would have.
Oh, it wasn't me.
I would have had no, because you're good. These were anyway, I'm not gonna name names. They just I actually had to turn around and do the mother thing from the front seat and go, don't you ever do that to me again.
Yeah.
You know, like when
you have to tell people
bye,
off.
get home safe, say hi to your mum, and your mum turns around and it's like, how dare you, blah blah. I had to do that.
Bye, say hi to your mom.
I had to do that to 2 of my friends, and I was like 21, and I was like, and
that's so funny.
but from every party then on, they've both offered me lifts and been really
that's really
nice
good.
and stuff about it.
My
So,
5th
tough love
birthday
is all it took.
was a bit of a disappointment.
Wow, this is like suddenly very like deep psyche. My 5th birthday.
It was. So like we were
Take us
supposed to
back.
have like a big
Take us back.
I will. I'm going to take you back. And we were supposed to be having like a picnic down at Narrabeen, like on the lake, like where you feed the ducks. It poured with rain, like
Oh,
so bad.
no.
And all the food and like decorations, like everything was washed away. And because it was so rainy, like there were all these road closures and like only 3 people like made it. And the other 4 people like couldn't make it for like, I think because I had invited like 7 people or something, and more than half of the people didn't get there for like 2 hours because of the rain. And then a big water rat like jumped up onto the table, and I hate animals, so it scared me, and like slipped across the table, and it was all yuck. And I have just terrible memories of my 5th birthday.
That's
It was
not great.
traumatizing.
That is traumatizing.
I've been pretty lucky with presents. I've never got like bad presents except for this one time where somebody gave me a book that everyone in my grade at school had been given as like a freebie. And I was like, do you not think I don't remember this? Like,
That's so awkward.
I went to school with you.
I used to always
I
get
know that was that
for a
book.
couple of years in a row, very randomly, my aunt from the country New South Wales and my aunt from Gold Coast in Queensland for like 3 years in a row got me this exact same gift.
Oh, that's
And,
always
like,
so funny when that happens.
Very randomly. Like
Yeah.
it was like they weren't in contact about it. They sort of asked me for what they want. Like asked mom, what does she want for her birthday? She kind of likes this kind of stuff. She likes the color purple, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And they would randomly get me like, and it would always be a thing that like a thing I'd never heard of. It'd
like
be
an obscure thing, yeah.
Like an obscure like pack of lip gloss and something else, but it would be like
So
the
funny.
exact same thing.
Same thing, yeah.
It was so trippy.
It's weird when that happens. I had a birthday once where 4 people got me the same exact card. So that was funny, and that was 4 of them. And I had a party where 3 people, like 3 members of family, whoever gave me the same present, but it was an awesome present, so I didn't complain. It was like a do-it-yourself jewelry kit, and I got 3 of them, and I was like,
triple the
amazing.
amount of jewelry.
I know, right?
I'm gonna be so fashionable.
So tell us right on our Facebook page, facebook.com/the3pm Takeover, and let us know your best and worst birthday experiences, because we want to hear them. And we're going to move on to a band that it does classify as a boy band. I looked it up. They became a band when they were like in their when they were 15, 16.
Yeah, they all sing, so I'm fine with it.
They all sing. So here we go. This is In Excess, Never Tear Us Apart.
Welcome back to the 3pm Takeover boy band special. Hope you enjoyed a bit of In Excess.
That song never fails to disappoint. I just love it.
It's good for like air drumming and air guitaring.
It's just like so much suspense. Songs that like stop and then have like a noise. It's like,
yeah, there's lots of tension building up in that song.
Yes, that's what I was looking for, like a tension-y song.
Yeah, to build us up to, so we're right at the end of our show, and what do we have left?
We have to do our suburb focus for this week.
Suburb focus!
We need like a special like music thing that comes on with
That was, I just do it every week. Suburb focus! And like a weird yell. Anyway, and this week we're moving a little bit further down.
Again.
Yeah, a little bit. We're inching our way down. It'll be like 2020. We'll be like, and we've reached the end of our list. But this week we are heading to, well, we're metaphorically heading to Claireville.
Aww.
Which is
shout out to our Claireville listeners.
Yeah, woo woo. Shout out if your name is Claire and you live in Claireville.
Oh.
Or if your name is Claireville.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
Yeah.
But Claireville, that's a swanky suburb. I like
Swanky
it.
suburb.
Swanky.
It's in Water Council. And it's about 36 kilometres outside of the CBD northeast. Yeah.
That'd be rad.
That mustn't, is that long to get to the city? I'm so bad at it. What's what, half an hour-ish?
A little bit longer. 45 minutes,
40, 45, 50, 45.
Because
50,
I live
45.
20 kilometres from the city.
And it's 40 minutes for you, isn't it?
It's about half an hour if there's no traffic.
Yeah.
So it's pretty good.
What else?
So,
do you have any fun facts about Claireville for us?
I do. So in the 1800s.
Oh, a historical fact.
I know. It turns out Claireville could actually only be accessed by water.
Really?
Yeah. So like you had to, like you could be in Avalon or wherever else like close by, but you would have to take a little boat to get to Claireville.
Is this before like the Bilgola Bends were like roads?
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. I don't think they were there in the 1800s. We'll find out when we get to our suburb focus on Bilgola. Don't rush us.
Okay, I'm
We're
sorry.
only in
I'm
Claireville.
sorry.
My goodness.
I got so excited about the bends.
They are beautiful though. Like that view when you drive over the headland of Bilgola. The beaches. And
The beaches.
I know, right? The first houses built and purchased in Claireville were purely holiday houses in the 1920s. So clearly it's always had it's always been a suburb for like rich people.
Well, yeah, because it's like,
True.
literally unattainable.
Yeah. So like there would be holiday houses there, and when people had enough of their normal houses, they would row into their holiday house in Claireville for a while.
I'm just so stressed. I'm going to row to my holiday house.
Until they built roads there, obviously. And what's really interesting, Claireville is one of the top suburbs in Sydney that contains the most residents that have professional jobs.
What's classified as a professional job?
I don't know. I guess something where you're corporate and you're full-time and you are required to be educated.
Wow. I would not have expected that from Claireville. I don't know why.
Well, but they're all rich in Claireville.
But it's kind of small, the area, isn't it?
Yeah, true.
I feel
that
like
just shows
my
that
brain
they're
just
all,
went for like
really classy.
volume. Yeah. Really professional.
Really classy.
Really professional. I'm
And-
sorry. Sorry, Clairvillians. I'm sorry to be like that. And you had your 1800s fact and 1920s, but I have a World War II fact.
Oh, I love
Which I know you love because you're about that war. A naval
all about that base. Like
all about that war. That war.
No peace.
No Hitler. A naval torpedo firing range was operational in Claireville.
In Claireville. That's so weird.
Again, very specific, such a small place. I think that's all I'm learning from our suburb focus is.
But it's amazing what you
specific
learn. It was
things about
like
suburbs.
last week that like 180 species of the birds land in Carril Bay.
And a
it's
bunch
so
of them were from
tiny.
like Southeast Asia.
Yeah, like it's so strange. But
Such a small target for them to hit.
I wouldn't have thought of Claireville in like
Get
World
it.
War II.
Target.
I get
Firing range.
funny.
And so funny, guys. I'll be here all week. Actually, just Friday.
I'll be here for like the next 3 minutes. So...
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So before we finish our show, our boy band special, we're just going to wrap it up. We have got a really great song coming up for our final song, so stick around. It's by like
it's very
the original boy band. It's hand selected and we love it.
Yeah.
So
we'll see you next week, guys. Enjoy this little absolute throwback to the original boy band.
And if you have any queries or questions about our show or just want to give us a shout out, contact us on our Facebook page, our Twitter, and don't forget to listen to our show on SoundCloud if you missed anything.
See you next week, guys.